All right, welcome back. More expeditions today. So in the last one, we got our first vehicle unlock and finished. It was actually a relatively easy expedition. It's just the addition of the grabbing that vehicle. So now we have one task completed. So let's move on to the next one. This one's called In Order to Preserve. It is another easy. This time it's actually transporting cargo though. So we need an off-road truck. And there is height differences. It requires a specialist, a mechanic. And we have to deliver 2 portable meteo stations. And it looks like we're going to want to start at this one. From what I can tell, so I mean, here's the outpost here. Here's the main outpost. We're going to want to start at this one. So we just have to make sure we're paying attention to putting our off-road truck in this location. Because it looks like it starts there, but we're going to do the same rule. I'm going to grab 4 vehicles. I'm going to just throw one here, and maybe throw 2 here. Just in the event, like, the task evolves and makes us go somewhere else. So, looks like we get a prepayment of 700. Total payment is 4,900 on this one. And our rewards, we get a hydrologist and another warehouse module. Which is nice, and we take less than 100 damage, we get a bonus, so we'll try and be careful. Take less than 50 damage from tire swap. I don't really understand what that one means. And then recognize at least one unknown point on the map, and we get our gateway here. No, so the previous one, or 2 previous ones ago, we were trying to find that gateway, and it would have been locked anyhow, so there's your answer. And we get a emergency reserve medium, which I know we have already. So let's go ahead and hop in. I think our cargo truck is going to be our Action. And we have to put 2 of these guys in here. And then we're going to do... Do we want to do one of those? We probably should, but I think we're going to try and not do that. We'll just use a second vehicle if we need to. And then our second vehicle for that station can be the Lodestar. And then we'll bring the Scout 800 and also the Don SE. Alright, so now we need a mechanic. And we only have the one, so we get more supplies, more setup radius. That one's actually really useful. If you're placing the anchors, you get a larger radius to place them, which is nice. So we're going to grab that guy. And we're going to deploy. And again, we want to make sure we are all at the correct outpost. Okay, so this guy is going to go over here. This guy I'm going to put at the field operations base. And then these 2 guys we're going to just leave here, because this is where we need to be. I see 2 tasks we're going to want to get right away. And we have to switch vehicles, so let's go to our Action and change truck. Okay, so behind us here, actually sort of in front of us here, take a little look around. Oh, there's the other one. What do we have here? Oh, there we go. We get a free one. See, I'm glad I didn't buy one. You can actually, with a bed, I should show you this. Go back over there. So with a bed, You can actually put fuel and repair points in your bed. So like this fuel, for example, we're basically full here, but if I go like this and put it in here, it fills the spare spot of fuel. And then if there was more room, we could put the spare parts in there as well. So just as a FYI, kind of a neat little trick. That's why I like using these trucks. This and there's one called the AFIM. That one's really nice to use. These little bed ones are pretty good. They're pretty stable. Don't have a lot of problems flipping them or anything, but okay, so we have that discovered. All right, so now question is, do we go over the top or do we come over the bottom? It looks like we probably go over the top, so let's go over this way. Gotta find our way. That is not the way. That is definitely not the way. Can we get up over here? Yeah, I see a winch point. We should be able to winch ourselves up to that tree. There we go. So eventually we'll get some ones that are a little longer. We'll start dipping into the ones that are not easy soon, I think. This Action in this game is much more fun to use. Found ourselves an airdrop over there. Hopefully that counts as our new discovered thing. Alright, so we need to work our way up here, it looks like. To here, and then to there. And then there's also a task over here that we can discover. Go. Keep turning off the wrong thing. There we go. Turning off the all-wheel drive, not turning on the dip lock. I'm gonna go run over here quick and grab this task. We saw it sort of up on this hill. Here we are. Well, this is a spot for a task. That was completing something. Maybe we'll take a look and see if we can find out what that was. Sometimes these tasks are directly in the way of where you have to go, so It's pretty neat looking. I like that kind of stuff. Alright, so we go over here. Place our meteo station, it looks like. Don't mind me driving over these ancient walls and wrecking them, no big deal. Okay. So the next one is way over here. Is this what we just did? It is. Oh, except the third place is really far away. Well, I guess we'll touch this one and see if the task takes us in a direction for that third one or not. Yep, looks like we can just drive up in here. Carefully, but appears to be a bit of a path right through the middle here. Maybe not. Maybe we go over the top. Well, we know what that sound means. That's the completion of In Order to Preserve. We got our $4,900. We got taking less than 100 damage. We still didn't recognize one unknown point. That's weird. Not sure why it's not doing that. We did recognize a climb, so not sure what it's meaning by that. We did get our new specialist. That's one of the able to drive underwater without taking damage people, so you don't need snorkels when you use that guy. Warehouse module, a miscellaneous emergency reserve, and gateway to Cocosino. I'm saying it wrong, Coconino. So let's just take a quick look. We did get that 750 from that jack screw, which is nice, which we will when we turn it in. So 7150 is our total payout for this one. But let me just take a quick peek. Where is the second area? Oh, it's way down there. Can we make a quick trip down there with the Lodestar? Make ourselves an extra 8,800 bucks quick. Let's see how fast we can do this. This was a really quick expedition, so Seeing as we got the first 2 marks, I believe if you end the expedition, the first 2 marks are still, they are not driven to anymore, so you have to start over if I'm correct, but if I'm wrong on that, let me know, but I believe that's the case. So we don't want to lose that progress. So we're going to get distracted by a shiny for a few minutes. That is a bridge there, by the way. That's what that yellow mark is. You can create bridges sometimes, which we might need to do. Do we have anything here? Nope, we can crawl up this way. And we have another one to tackle here. Maybe we do need to do that. Take a look. See if I have enough repair points. Uh-oh. Let's see. I don't have enough. See if we can crawl over somewhere up here. Looks like it. So this is an example of you not needing that bridge, but there is some times where you need the bridge, and you got to bring enough repair points with you to make it. I should be exploring here. Another airdrop. Another airdrop. Under something. Air delivery. That is a task. Okay, I think this is the right path. Looks like we go down and back up again before we get there. Nope, we gotta go over the top. Okay, what's my path? Hard to tell from here. More bridges. Okay, how about now? Can I see my route? Looks like it's gonna be down this way. We'll see when we get further over that way. sometimes these give you upgrades as well. So like I said, they're always worth doing. I'm not going to go out of my way to do an individual episode for these. If it happens to be where it's convenient to do one, we will do one, but I'm not going to go out of my way. Okay, so we need to... Around the back is not the way. It sure looks like around the back is definitely not the way. We want to probably go down here in front like this, in front of whatever this structure is. Kind of a neat looking structure. And we'll try and get up from here. I would have to assume this is part of a task or possibly even an expedition that would have taken us here to like take pictures of this probably. Those little arrows tell you where to go to. Oh, maybe you can get around the back. Well, if this doesn't work then we know the arrow is correct. Alright, we made it. So we're going to add the new old friends to this one. This is for this task. It sort of combos okay if you have a second truck. Or you could always recover your other truck. We get a low mount snorkel with that too for something. Snorkels are always useful if you don't want to have that, and an extra 8,800 bucks. Alright, so that takes care of this one. As always, thank you again for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.